Money, it's often the silent killer of relationships. You've probably heard it before. Financial problems are the #1 cause of stress and breakups in marriages. Studies show that couples who struggle to manage money well are more likely to argue, leading to emotional distance and eventually even separation. In fact, nearly half of all divorces can be traced back to financial disagreements. Whether it's poor spending habits, disagreements about saving, or the pressure of debt, money has a way of seeping into every corner of a relationship. Welcome back to MoneyMind Quest, the channel where we help you master your finances and improve your life. Today, we're diving deep into how finances can make or break a relationship. And we're doing it through the lens of a real-life case study, a couple just like many of you. Meet Sophia and John. From the outside, they look like a picture-perfect couple, young, vibrant, and full of life. But their relationship is struggling, and at the heart of the issue is their very different approach to finances. Sophia is the planner. She believes in the power of long-term thinking, and for her, financial security is a top priority. Every decision she makes revolves around ensuring that they have enough saved for the future. She's the type who thinks in terms of financial goals, carefully budgeting each paycheck and regularly contributing to retirement savings. Sophia's motto: "A penny saved is a penny earned." She's always looking for ways to invest their money wisely, whether through a diversified portfolio or tax-efficient savings accounts. John, on the other hand, is the spender. He lives in the moment, and his financial philosophy can be summed up in one word: enjoyment. John's mindset revolves around short-term gain and immediate gratification. Why save for the future when you can enjoy life right now? He loves spending on experiences, weekend getaways, spontaneous nights out, and the latest gadgets. For John, money is there to enhance the present, and he sees saving for the future as something that can wait. As you can imagine, these opposing viewpoints are a recipe for conflict. It started out small. John would come home with new purchases, thinking they were harmless, maybe a new TV or tickets to a concert. But every time, it made Sophia anxious. "Do we really need this right now?" she'd ask. "What about our savings? What about that emergency fund we talked about?" John, on the other hand, couldn't understand why Sophia was always so worried about the future. "We're fine right now," he'd say. "We'll figure out the rest later." At first, it was just occasional disagreements, but soon those small disagreements turned into heated arguments. Sophia saw John's spending as reckless and irresponsible, while John felt Sophia was too controlling and obsessed with saving. The fights became more frequent, the tension constant. They couldn't agree on anything, whether it was budgeting for groceries, saving for vacations, or even how much to spend on gifts. One particular argument broke the camel's back. John wanted to buy a new car, while Sophia insisted they focus on paying off their student loans first. John accused Sophia of always prioritizing long-term goals over their happiness now, while Sophia was frustrated that John didn't seem to care about their financial future. The rift between them grew deeper. They tried everything to fix their relationship. First, they went to couples counseling, hoping that a neutral third party could help them find common ground. But even there, the conversations about money always escalated into blame and resentment. They read books, attended workshops, and sought advice from friends. But nothing seemed to work. It wasn't just about money. It was about trust, security, and a fundamental difference in values. John wanted to live in the now, and Sophia wanted to plan for the future. They both felt misunderstood and unappreciated. Eventually, the situation became unbearable. They reached a breaking point where they seriously considered separating. It felt like no matter how much they loved each other, their financial differences were too great to overcome. Just when it seemed like all hope was lost, they had a breakthrough. One evening, after yet another argument, they realized something. They both wanted the same thing: a happy, secure future together. The problem wasn't that they didn't love each other. The problem was that they hadn't learned to align their financial goals. They made a decision that night. Instead of letting their differences tear them apart, they would work together as a team. Here are 5 key strategies they used to overcome their financial struggles. Resolution: 5 approaches to managing financial differences. 1. Communication. The foundation of understanding. The first thing they did was sit down and have an honest conversation. They took turns listening without interrupting. John finally opened up about why he valued living in the moment, his fear of not experiencing life fully. Sophia, in turn, explained her anxiety about their financial future and why saving and planning gave her peace of mind. This conversation wasn't easy, but it was essential. It allowed them to understand where the other person was coming from. They agreed to keep communication open, regularly discussing their financial situation and goals without blame or judgment. 2. Financial education, learning together. Next, they realized they needed to bridge the knowledge gap. Sophia already understood the ins and outs of financial planning, but John needed more information to appreciate its importance. Together, they started educating themselves, watching finance videos, attending workshops, and reading books on personal finance. By learning together, they developed a shared understanding of key concepts like compound interest, budgeting, and investing. John began to see how a small change in their spending habits today could lead to a better financial future, while Sophia realized that balancing short-term enjoyment with long-term goals was important too. 3. Setting financial goals together, aligning their vision. The next step was to create joint financial goals. This was a big shift for both of them. Instead of Sophia planning everything alone or John avoiding the subject, they sat down and mapped out a vision for their future together. They set both short-term and long-term goals, saving for vacations, paying off debt, building an emergency fund, and investing for retirement. Having clear, shared goals gave them a roadmap and made it easier to make decisions without fighting. When they disagreed, they referred back to their goals and adjusted the plan as needed. 4. Saving together, building a financial cushion. Sophia and John then worked on building a joint savings plan. They explored tax-efficient savings tools, such as IRAs, 401ks, and Roth accounts, to maximize their savings potential. They also opened a joint savings account specifically for emergency funds and other shared expenses. By contributing to these savings plans together, they not only secured their financial future, but also began to feel like a team again. Saving became something they did together, and it gave them a sense of accomplishment to see their accounts grow. 5. Sharing financial resources, improving each other's money skills. Finally, Sophia shared with John the financial literacy fitness test. It was a way for them both to assess their money management skills and see where they could improve. John took the test and realized that with some effort, he could get better at budgeting and planning. They started sharing financial responsibilities. John took more initiative in managing the household budget, while Sophia encouraged him to explore investing. It wasn't just about Sophia managing the money anymore. They were in it together. So, what seemed like an impossible situation actually became a turning point. By addressing their financial differences with honesty, education, and teamwork, Sophia and John not only saved their marriage, but built a stronger financial foundation for their future. And now, it's your turn. Are you struggling with finances in your relationship? Take the financial literacy fitness test in the description below and see where you stand. And if you're looking to boost your financial mindset and productivity, we highly recommend checking out The Science of Getting Rich, available as a video audiobook on the MoneyMind Quest channel. It's a meditative visual version to help digest the message. Remember, money doesn't have to divide you. With the right approach, it can bring you closer than ever. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more tips on mastering your finances and your life. Thanks for watching MoneyMind Quest, and we'll see you in the next video.